And now, to continue our award presentations, I'd like to welcome to the stage this year's 2022 George R. Terry Book Award Selection Committee Chair, Chris Quinn Trank. Welcome, Chris.
So the George R. Terry Book Award is given every year to the book that's recognized for making an outstanding contribution to management knowledge. And that can be a lot of different forms of contribution. It can be research, practice, or theory. And this year, our nominees were 77 strong. It was a record-breaking year for book nominees. So that is why I want to recognize the names of the people that were received or that were part of this award committee. Jacob Eisenberg, Megan Gerhardt, Tia Gilmartin, and Tom Lawrence and Allison Sheridan. In 4 months, 77 books. And so they did some remarkable work. And part of the process is to look for that unique contribution that will speak to a global audience and will make a difference to management knowledge. So I'm very happy to announce there are a number of nominees, and I think we have our finalist slide. These are the finalists. There's more information about these on the website, and I urge you to take a look at them. They're amazing books, and they range from something that you might adopt for a class you're teaching all the way to policy and critical management theory. So it really represents the gamut of the divisions of the Academy. They were amazing books, and it was a really difficult decision to choose among them because they were all so different and also unique in their contribution. But I would like to announce the winner of the George R. Terry Book Award, and that's the next slide. It is the book Power for All. Yes, it's great. How it really works and why it's everyone's business. What we loved about this book was that it uses the research that we have on the need for resources, resource dependence, and decades of research on power across the many fields represented in the Academy of Management. But what we loved about it, it wasn't necessarily managerialist in its approach, but democratizing. And true to the name of the book, Power for All, it offers a lot to all of us. So I just want to mention that before I knew this was the winner, I adopted this book this summer for a class that I teach to kindergarten through 12th grade teachers and school principals, many of whom are facing themselves powerlessness in the face of trying to make significant inroads in tearing down the institutionalized racism that's embedded in our culture. As I looked around the room in one of our discussions, the little sticky tabs were sticking out the sides of this book, indicating just how remarkable it is. So I do want to recognize Julie Badalana and Tiziana Cacharo. I don't believe they're here today, but please join me in congratulating this amazing book, and I urge you to read this and all of our finalist books. Thanks so much. And now I would like to introduce and bring to the stage our next committee chairman. This is Chris Tucci, who chaired the selection committee for the Career Achievement Awards. Welcome.
Thank you very much. Hi, everybody. Welcome. This is for the All Academy Career Achievement Awards. And I want to tell you a little bit about the committee and what we did. These are for lifetime career achievements, and we consider many different categories, 4 different categories, and I'm going to explain them all one at a time in a few minutes. But I wanted to also thank the committee that we had here. As you can see, Diana Billamoria from Case Western Reserve University, Aya Shakar from Florida International University, Ann Sheck McInerney from Ohio State University, Sim Sitkin from Duke University, and Paul Spee from the University of Queensland. And basically what we did is we opened up for nominations, and I think many of you sent in some nominations. We reviewed them. For each category, we discussed them and read over everybody's nomination letters, CV, and supporting materials. And then we were able to come to a consensus relatively quickly. So it's very nice working with this committee, and I'd like to offer them a round of applause right now to thank them for working on this job. So that said, we're going to present 4 different awards. The first one's called the Distinguished Educator Award. And this is a lifetime career achievement award recognizing long-term significant contributions in one or more of the following areas: developing doctoral students, teaching effectively, fostering pedagogical innovations, and developing effective methods, structure, and designs. And the winner of this award this year for 2022 is John Hollenbeck. Before I invite John to come to the stage, I just want to say a couple things that the committee found impressive about the dossier, which covers many of these, in fact, all of these categories: his publication record, his editorial roles, his grant raising and fundraising, teaching awards, textbook authorship, service to the AOM, and as one of the nominees mentioned, he's mentored over 68 PhD students, which I think is quite an achievement. So let's invite John up to the stage here. We'll take a photo and thank him and congratulate him. Right here. Congratulations. I'm going to get you the plaque. I'm going to take a photo. Here's the plaque. And here's the photo. Thank you. Congratulations. Right this way. Okay, our second award is the Distinguished Service Award. And this is a Lifetime Career Achievement Award recognizing long-term significant contributions in one or more of the following areas: enhancing a field of study, founding or creatively editing a scholarly journal, and unusually effective service to a major professional institution. And this year's 2022 award winner is Alan Meyer. And before I invite him up to the stage, let me just say a couple words about what impressed the committee. First of all, his elected positions in Academy of Management Governance, his editorial work, co-founding of the West Coast Research Symposium, his editorial education, foundational work in scholarly inclusivity, including underprivileged areas. And finally, I'd like to also mention that one of the nominees for Alan was Andy Van de Ven, who wrote a quite lengthy nomination letter, apparently literally from his hospital, room just before he passed away. So I was the committee was very impressed with this dossier. And so I'd like to invite Alan Meyer up to the stage now and take a photo with him and congratulate Alan Meyer. Alan Meyer. Congratulations, Alan. Okay, and the photographer's right over here. Thank you. Okay, we'll just go out this way. Thank you. Okay, bye. The next 2 award winners aren't here physically, as far as I know, but I wanted to announce them and also talk a little bit about them as well. So the first one is Distinguished Scholar Practitioner, and this is a Lifetime Career Achievement Award that recognizes long-term significant contributions in one or more of the following areas: the successful application of theory or research in practice and or contribution to knowledge through extraction of learning from practice. That's a mouthful. Authorship of scholarly works that have substantively affected the practice of management, and integration of research and practice that is respected by peers, both practitioner and academic. And I'd like to announce the winner of this award is Professor Henry Chesbrough. And just in case anyone has any questions, I recused myself completely from the discussion and the decision about this award, him being a co-author of mine, a recent co-author even, and a long-term friend. But I'm very, very happy that the rest of the committee also found some really interesting points about his dossier here. So this is basically recognition from both scholars and practitioners, including receiving over 100,000 citations for his original and ongoing work in open innovation. Also his influence on science and innovation policy in the European Commission and elsewhere, and also the organization of a global community of both scholars and practitioners. So let's give it up for Henry Chesbrough. And last but not least, we have our Distinguished Scholarly Contributions to Management Award. And this is a Lifetime Career Achievement Award recognizing long-term, significant contributions in one or more of the following areas: conceptual, empirical, or theoretical developments, creating and disseminating new knowledge, and advancing management knowledge and practice. And this year's winner is Anne Langley, and she had a very impressive portfolio here for the committee, who mentioned her publication record, not just 80+ articles, but 12+ books, her pioneering of the process study approach, establishment of the organizational process community, her editorial work, and her citation recognition. So let's give a round of applause to Anne Langley for this award. Let me close by mentioning that there are extensive videos online where I extolled the virtues of these in much more detail and taking more time than we have this morning, and also invited a video response from the 4 winners. And so if you go to the website, you should be able to look those up, and you'll find a lot more detailed comments and reactions from the award winners. So with that, let me turn it back now to Sharon Alvarez, going to continue on with the program. Thank you very much for your attention today, and congratulations to all the winners.